we go. What is going on, Cover One crew? Welcome back to the show. Today we are diving into a little mock draft Monday, because why not? You know, the draft season is vastly approaching. We got to understand where we can snag these players. Had some good conversations with some gentlemen. We're talking about picking on the turn, pick number 12, and seeing what we could do, because you know me, I'm a standard running back player. I gotta stack my running backs, but we're gonna do a little something different tonight. We're gonna do a little wide receiver on the turn to see what kind of running backs we can get thereafter to stack these wide receivers and make this team this way. It's gonna be interesting, so follow me. Let's talk a little mock draft Monday on the turn, baby. Let's go. So like I said, it's 12-team, half PPR snake, 15 rounds, 3 wide receivers, 3 flex, 5 bench. Let's kick this thing off. I'm taking pick number 12 as we're going on the turn. I fully expect the wide receivers to start jumping off the board here. I mean, we're stalled here at pick number 3 for some reason. Let's go, buddy. There you go. Holy smokes. Now we got it going here. Let's go wide receiver. I'm true to my word. I wanted a little Stephon Diggs, but he did not make it this far. The running backs, see, they're telling me to pick running backs. I'm true to my word. Let's go. Okay, we'll go A.J. Brown, and we'll go CeeDee Lamb to kick this thing off, even though I might have gone to Garrett Wilson. Might be a little high, but I love me some stacking A.J. Brown and CeeDee Lamb, and we'll see what's going to transpire on the way back, see what kind of running backs that we can fetch here back on 3-12. Ramondre Najee going. We're starting to see the backs popping off. I'm hoping Aaron Jones does fall to me here. And I think I'd be pretty happy. Even Kenneth Walker the third and Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, baby. So there is a possibility that if we do stack our wide receivers early, we're going to have decent potential here, man. And I got to say, I'm going Kenny Walker, and I'm going to go Aaron Jones. Let's stack it that way, even though Miles Sanders is there for the taking. He won't be back here for me on the turn coming back. But I do like the fact that you could get 2 quality wide receivers, elite talented wide receivers, and still hedge your bets with Kenneth Walker the third and an Aaron Jones. That's nice, man. You digging it. And we're coming back. We're coming back very quickly. Wide receivers getting took. So now we have the options to be running back. Oh, Dalvin sitting right there too. And a DeAndre Swift. So this is not a bad situation. I actually do like the wide receivers as we fall down the board that much more. So I am actually thinking about double backing my running backs here once again. Even if Dalvin Cook does sign with someone like the Miami Dolphins or the New York Jets, there is potential he's going to be very good still. He's not washed whatsoever. Let's go a little Dalvin Cook and my guy DeAndre Swift. Let's see. Look at that. 4 backs in a row. 2 superstar quality wide receivers. That's a pretty damn good stack if I should say so myself. That's unbelievable. Quarterbacks, you know, you're going to be waiting on them. So we got Aaron Rodgers down here. It's very interesting for me to say, do we trust in Aaron Rodgers with the New York Jets? I don't think it's far-fetched, man. If Dak Prescott is there, he's gone now. So that's out of the question. So we're talking Deshaun Watson. We're talking Kirk Cousins. We're talking Aaron Rodgers. And I could go another wide receiver. There's my guy, Jahan Dotson. I love Brandon Cooks as well, but since I got CeeDee Lamb, I'm not going to double back with 2 Dallas Cowboys, but it gives me multiple options now to get my quarterback here all the way in the 9th round, or the 8th round, 8.1. So I'm going to go with Jahan Dotson because I got enough running backs at this point. You got to start stacking your wideouts. Gabe Davis sitting there, Michael Thomas sitting there. If he does actually pan out, you're going to be extremely high on that. Jahan Dotson is my guy. I cannot fade that whatsoever. Tight ends, I am waiting. I'm going to wait for Dalton Schultz to come back to me because I think that's an absolute gem, 110%. But we got to go quarterback because we know I'm not going to get one coming back. It's either Deshaun Watson or an Aaron Rodgers at this point. Let's go Deshaun Watson. I think those Cleveland Brownies got something going with the wide receiver room they have. I'm not thrilled with Deshaun Watson because, I mean, he didn't have a great campaign last year. Obviously dealt with the suspension, but there is potential in Deshaun Watson and these Cleveland Browns to do something very good. This board fell for me pretty favorably. No kidding about that, man. If we get Zay Flowers come to me here, woo-hoo-hoo, you got to love that. Now you're stacking wide receivers. Where's my tight end? Dalton Schultz sitting right there. See, this is what I'm doing. See, it's like it all planned out, man. Dalton Schultz, I don't know why everyone's sleeping on Dalton Schultz. I'm taking him right there as my tight end. Zay Flowers is Rashad Bateman. The Liz Frank does scare me for all you Rashad Bateman supporters. He had some procedure or some injection in his foot recently, saying that the Liz Frank is not necessarily up to par at this point. Do not like that. I'm going to go Zay Flowers. I love what they're saying about Zay at this point. He's been the best, quote unquote. I know it's camp, but he's been the best so far in camp to say that he is running circles around all these other wide receivers, including an Odell Beckham Jr. Zay Flowers is a good talent, man. We know what he is. If you guys watch the video, his scouting report's way down there. You can catch that one as well. But for this team that you got right now, I mean, Deshaun Watson, Kenneth Walker, Aaron Jones, A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, Jahan Dotson, Dalton Schultz, Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Swift, Zay Flowers, and now I'm filling up my bench, and I don't hate this whatsoever. I could still continue to go down the running back path, but I'm pretty set at this point. I think you got to stack your wideouts, and there's a little Darnell Mooney. How can you fade that at 134, man, just because you got a guy like Moore coming to the team? That's crazy talk. I don't understand why everyone's fading that. How many backs do I got? I still only got the 4, so I don't hate snagging a running back right here. Raheem Mostert, I might actually wait, man. I do like Tank Bigsby. Jeff Wilson's a sneaky one as well that could get some action. But if I'm going that route, I might be reaching a little bit too much. Adam Thielen just seems like this little safety blanket that we can trust as well. And I don't hate it, man. He's got PPR upside still with a rookie quarterback. Could be, something of that safety blanket. I got some wide receivers to contend with 4 running backs, and now I got to go back and stack some more running backs. Tank Bigsby, come to me, baby. I don't think he's going to fall to me, man. He's going to get snagged right before. There it is, man. Tank Bigsby's gone. But we still have some options. We do, okay? And, I mean, Chase Brown, he could, with a good camp, have a solid role on this team. Jerome Ford, the backup to a Nick Chubb. We're kind of going down the board a little bit. I might have messed up there, took too many wide receivers at that point. I probably, instead of Flowers, could have stacked another running back at that point, still come back with Darnell Mooney and Adam Thielen. So there's a little bit of a learning that we could say at this point. But we got to go running back. So now we're going kind of in the handcuff mode, and I'm going Jerome Ford, man. Anything happens to a Nick Chubb, and, I mean, you're going to be crying, and Jerome Ford could actually be that guy that you're looking for to do some damage. KJ Osborne, with all the Addison troubles, I still think he's going to have a role on this team, and that's quite a reach at this point. Nico Collins, everybody's all over it. I am not at this point. Do not like it. DJ Chark is interesting, but now that I do got Wan'Dale sitting there, now that I got Adam Thielen, I don't think I want to double back with more New York Giants at all. And, I mean, okay, we could still go down this board, and I can still wait on an Abanikanda because I think that he'll still be there, obviously, on the way back. But, I mean, with a CeeDee Lamb, I can't keep going with those wide receivers from Dallas. Let's find, Wan'Dale Robinson. Let's take a chance on Wan'Dale. Yes, he was dealing with some injuries. That's fine, I get it. But then we'll finish this off hopefully with an Abanikanda, and I could be pretty satisfied with what we see here with this roster and how the construction did go down, especially when you're picking the 2 wide receivers at the top end, because that's the question mark. I usually go for the hardcore running backs right away, the elite talented running backs, and there's Israel Abanikanda. Let's just hope that Dalvin Cook does not sign. We'll go on the notion that Dalvin Cook is not going to sign, and Abanikanda could have a role early on to let a Breece Hall, continue to recover. So again, we're going to go Deshaun Watson as a quarterback, Kenneth Walker III, Aaron Jones as my 2 running backs. Not bad whatsoever. A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb. You got Jahan Dotson. You got Dalton Schultz as the tight end. Dalvin Cook, DeAndre Swift, Zay Flowers, Darnell Mooney, Adam Thielen, Jerome Ford, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Israel Abanikanda. That is a damn nice team. I gotta say so myself, because I know a lot of people are not going to be on the DeAndre Swift bandwagon. Dalvin Cook, there are some obvious question marks to be had, but he's going to find himself on a roster at some point. I don't hate this team, man. On the turn, I maybe have made a couple mistakes here where I could have took, instead of Flowers, got myself another running back that was up there, and potentially, I'm not really too favorable on Deshaun Watson this year. I want to see him, prove it this year, that he is back to, form that he used to be, but this team I can definitely contend with and get down with. So there you have it. That is Mock Draft Monday on the turn. Pick number 12, half PPR league. And you see the team that you can construct. And I obviously, these rookies are going to start piling up as the year goes on. We're going to have a lot of rookie waiver wire pickups this year. But I do like this squad quite a bit. And I'm starting to like, picks 10, 11, and 12. I'm starting to get very favorable on them because you can still snag yourself very high quality talent. And especially in PPR leagues, you want to get those wide receivers to uplift your point productivity. and you can still have a, good cushion with running backs. It is a decent team, no kidding. But nevertheless, as always, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, jump in those comments, give me your thoughts. What are y'all thinking about this mock draft? You like the turn? You like the pick at number 12? Put it in the comments, man. What would you do different? Throw them in the comments. We can talk it out, but we'll see you next time. I am out.